Welcome back, KrunkCrue. It is Papa Krunk here, and this is your RDR2 dispatch news for the latest and greatest Red Dead Redemption 2 informations, speculations, and much more. In case that you have not already heard, Rockstar Games went completely bonkers the other day by releasing all of the artwork for the Van der Linde gang. Starting at 8 a.m. and going on every 30 minutes after that, Rockstar kept dropping the artwork for each member of the gang. This was a huge 12-hour event that Rockstar put on. Now, to much of everyone's surprise though, this gang is much larger than anyone ever anticipated, with 23 members. Now, I thought that this would be a much bigger event than what it was and not be an all-day thing. I was thinking that it was leading up to something like an announcement for the next gameplay video, or new weapons, or new treasure maps. However, this hype was just to promote the gang and build the hype up for the game. Now, personally, I love this approach into building up the hype for Red Dead Redemption 2, as it was an in-your-face, all-day event that definitely had the community talking. Completely savage. Now, if you're unaware, this artwork is inspired by the artwork from the first Red Dead Redemption that also features quotes coming from its said characters. Also, at that time, Rockstar did have artwork for side characters, antagonists, and the wildlife for the game. So I'm just wondering when they're going to drop that information for Red Dead Redemption 2. Either way, for right now, we will just cover the artwork that they did release for Red Dead Redemption 2. Alrighty, KrunkCrue, so let's go ahead and do the character reveal for the Van der Linde gang. Up first is Arthur Morgan. He is the central character and the main protagonist of Red Dead Redemption 2. Remember, at a young age, Dutch took him under his wing, and he is now a senior member of the gang and serves as his right-hand man and lead enforcer. Yes, Dutch does make his return into Red Dead Redemption 2, where he is listed as the leader of the gang. He was the leader of the infamous Van der Linde gang in Red Dead Redemption, so I'm eager to see his role in Red Dead Redemption 2. Next up, we have Jose Matthews. Now, Jose is Dutch's best friend and another right-hand man to the gang. There has not been much about Jose and what his role is to be in Red Dead Redemption 2, so I'm eager to see how all that is going to play out. Up next is Molly O'Shea. She had joined the gang prior to 1899. Lots of speculation here as to her role in the game. Many have said that she is either the camp's working girl or if she is Dutch's love interest. Lots of anticipation here. Next up is Susan Grimshaw. She is nicknamed as the mother of the gang, primarily the arbitrator of the gang, keeping everyone's heads cool. So it'd be interesting to see how she handles this gang in Red Dead Redemption 2 and see what else she has in store for the game. Up next is Pearson. He is the cook of the camp, mostly a behind-the-scenes kind of guy. Some speculation here is that he needs to be kept happy, so that way he can keep the camp morale happy. We shall see. We're just going to see how all that is going to play out. Next up, Micah Bell. He is an outlaw and a savage. He is a career criminal and hitman, wild and unpredictable. He is definitely going to keep you on your toes and will probably be the lead in most of the bigger, more dangerous missions. Next up is Charles Smith. He returns as well. He is one of the newest members of the gang. He's also Native American. It would be interesting to see if he is going to play a much larger role, maybe for hunting or sniping. Either way, I'm looking forward to see how they work him into the game. Next up is Bill Williamson. He returns. This time, he's in his mid-30s. It appears that he is a much younger and stronger man, probably will be the muscle or the brawler in the gang. Plus, let's see what his relationship is with Abigail. Remember, she's married to John. Up next is Leopold Strauss. Sharp-looking and appears to be a very well-educated man, primarily the numbers and books guy, maybe even the camp's doctor since they are always on the move. Let's see what he does for camp morale. Now, everyone's favorite character here is John Marston. This is going to be interesting as we get to see how everything unfolds and leads up from what we had seen before in Red Dead Redemption. Probably will not be the most likable guy in the beginning. Then later on towards the end, we will get to see it shift into what we had in Red Dead Redemption. Maybe get to see his marriage to Abigail Roberts here. So lots of speculation here as to what this will be and how all the soap opera drama will unfold. Which then leads us up to Jack, who is now at the age of 4 in Red Dead Redemption 2. This can go either way as to how little or large of a role he will actually have in the game. Will he be kidnapped, held for ransom, or something or nothing at all? Next up, we have Karen Jones. Is she the succubus of the gang, to where she uses her feminine side to seduce the enemy into her bidding so that way she can fulfill the scams and heists? Who knows? Either way, it will be exciting to watch. Then we have Javier Escuela. He will probably be a soldier or the muscle for the group. More than likely, he will partake in all the scams and heists that the missions call out for. Next up, we have Tilly Jackson. She is another new character to the franchise. Not much is known about her role other than she was an outlaw from the age of 12. She is savvy, resilient, and dependable. She can more than handle herself and isn't afraid to speak her mind. Y'all guys all remember Uncle? Yeah, same old Uncle. Now, no one really knows his real name. Anyways, he's a lush and difficult to work with, and he's always bitter and drunk. He is still loyal to the gang, so let's see if he has a bigger role in RDR2. Mary Beth Gaskell is another new and interesting character, as she is described as a kind, good-natured young woman. This actually makes her the perfect criminal, as by the time somebody realizes that they've been duped, she is long and gone. Another newcomer to RDR2 is Lenny Summers. He has been on the run since he was 15 years old after killing the men who murdered his father. He is smart, educated, and competent, and ambitious. He is always ready to do his part. Josiah Trelawney is another newcomer to the game. Some people think that he is the mystery man from RDR. However, he is not. This guy is a con man who is described as a conjurer and trickster. He is a very much like Doc Holliday kind of appeal. Reverend Swanson is another newcomer who is an ex-clergyman who is now lost in debauchery. He has fallen a long way from the standards that he once set for himself. The playground talk is that he once saved Dutch's life and has now found a home within the gang. Also new to RDR2 is Sean McGuire. He is a young Irish thief and stick-up man. He may not be the sharpest knife in the shed. However, he should be very loyal and a big part of the scams and robberies. Then finally, we have Sadie Adler. She is a widow and a woman seeking revenge for the men who killed her husband. She is described as having very little trust between her and the gang. However, she does get along with Morgan, so we shall see how all this plays out. So there you have it, KrunkCrue. These are your 23 characters for Red Dead Redemption 2. Which one is your favorite and why? Which one of the artworks do you like the best? Please let me know in the comments section below. Once again, thank you for watching. Make sure to hit that like button if you did enjoy this video or found any informational value out of this at all. Be sure to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell down below. So until next time, KrunkCrue, play more games and get crunk tonight.